What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Soflo Crypto. Again, I'm Sam, that is Kevin, and today we're going to be going over the top 3 DeFi coins to hodl in 2021. All right, so we are here and we are in the DApp Radar, it looks like, right, Kevin?
Yep. Taking a look
What are we
over
looking
here
at?
the explosiveness already of DeFi this year, which a lot of people said led this whole rally this year with all the crazy pumps and crazy percentages we've seen.
That's right.
So if we look just last year in June, there's about $1 billion total value locked in the DeFi programs. Now you see as we started getting into 2021, it started to climb up there around February, and then it just jumped to a crazy all-time high around May at close to 120 billion.
And that was just right around the same time everything was about to start to dip, or was starting to dip, so then everything started going back down right after that.
Exactly, which kind of seems like relevant how it's right around that time Bitcoin dipped as well, and you have around the same time you hear all these huge investors and institutions getting into it, and you hear that a lot of them are interested in DeFi as well as Bitcoin. So it just seems a little weird that it.
So are you talking about kind of conspiracy theory here a little bit? Like
yeah, it seems like there's a little bit of manipulation going on there, because you see how a lot of them are so interested in these DeFi programs.
Well, there's a lot of whale manipulation, and I do believe that the whales are probably not just people that you don't know who they are. They probably are some of these big guys that you might not expect, or at least there are people that they're connected to probably that are able to move this money for them or whatever. I mean, regardless, if there are whales out there that are manipulating the market, it's probably like the big guys in the games. I mean, like you got fucking Bezos, and we were talking about that yesterday. Bezos, Warren Buffett, Apple, all of them are getting into the crypto game, and they're doing it right now when everything is super low. So it does beg the question: were they already kind of in it, or were they already aware of what was going on and manipulated it themselves? But that's kind of conspiracy theory talk.
Yeah, but it seems pretty accurate though, because those guys hate coming in and buying at the top. So you see,
well, yeah, they're smart. They're like anybody else. Nobody wants to buy at the top.
Well, I don't know about anybody else. There's quite a few people out there.
Well, I'm sure they don't want to buy at the top. They just a lot of people buy at the top because they're probably expecting it to keep going up, right? I mean, that would be the assumption. I don't think anybody's like, I want to buy high and sell low. Exactly, FOMO. So we got FUD, we got FOMO, whatever. At the end of the day,
and we got manipulation here. It looks like,
regardless of manipulation, I think that this looks really, really strong. I mean, we might have dipped down, but it already went.
Oh yeah, from $1 billion even to after that huge dip, where we already got back up to this. What is it? Close to 80 billion right now.
Yep.
From dropping from 120.
And it went all the way down to 61 billion.
Yeah, 61 billion, and we're already back up at close to 80. So, and it's a lot of big things to still come, as you can see. I think we mentioned this in another video about how Amazon looks to hire blockchain staffers with experience of DeFi.
Yep.
As well as Bloomberg. Always had to put some stuff out there. Crypto finally has a reason to exist.
It's such a.
Yeah.
I mean, I get where they're coming from, but it's such kind of like a backwards ass compliment. You know what I mean?
For
whatever, it doesn't matter.
Bloomberg
Point is that's only good news for us, anyways. If all these old, I was gonna say a bad word. If all these older stock type guys are getting into it, that's a good thing for us.
Yeah.
So
we'll get into our first pick on the list. Is going to be Chainlink.
So remember, we were going to be talking about 3 DeFi tokens that you should hodl for 2021, and I know Kevin actually believes these should all be hodled for a lot longer than that. We're just giving you a projected forecast of what we think for this year, because you never know what can happen. Although I do agree with him that these are ones to hold on to.
Sure, and we take a look at the first one, Chainlink here. If you're not familiar with Chainlink, a quick rundown. Founded in 2017, Chainlink is a blockchain abstraction layer that enables universal connected smart contracts through a decentralized Oracle network. Chainlink allows blockchains to securely interact with external data feeds, events, and payment methods, providing the critical off-chain information needed by complex smart contracts to become the dominant form of digital agreement. And basically, it's an oracle where it's pulling in all this information for multiple chains to be able to relay information with each other.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's going to pull in all that data and make it readable by every other chain. And also, I saw that it is talking about, scroll up a little bit, I believe somewhere in here it's talking about, because I thought I saw crypto mail or crypto mail.
Yeah.
Which is very, very cool. But if you, it's actually not completed yet. I don't know if it says it's completed here, but I think it does. He's talking about he co-founded CryptoMail, a completely decentralized blockchain-based mail service. As far as I know, currently right now, it is still in the beta version. So still waiting on that to be full-fledged and finished, because I'm excited about that. I love email in general, and decentralized email, even better.
Yeah. So we see a lot of things going on with Chainlink, and as far as price predictions, this was just put out like five days ago.
$100.
If Chainlink can reach that $100 mark. Now, how do you feel about that, Sam?
I mean, I definitely think it's possible. I mean, it was already over 50, if I remember correctly. It was like 51 or something at one point.
See, we hit
maybe even higher.
There.
Nope, at the tippy top. What is that?
This damn thing will stay.
It's never gonna
Gotta
stop.
love that.
52. I was so close. I said 51. How close was I? Okay, so it already went over that like halfway mark for 100 before the dip, and I think it just kept on moving up before that. If you remember, it was moving up like crazy. It was like 29, and then it was 35, and then it was 45, and then it was 50. It like just kept on moving up over like a few week period, like 2 or 3 weeks period of time, and I thought it was gonna keep going, of course, until Elon opened his dumbass fucking Twitter account and decided to fucking make another stupid cryptic tweet. But I do think it's possible. Honestly, I think it's probably going to get closer to like the 80 mark, 90 mark. If it gets to 100, it's going to go over 100. In my opinion, if it hits that 100 mark, I know it's going to go over 100. Just like when we saw Neo, as soon as it hit that 100, what did it do? It went like to like 108, 110 or something like that pretty quickly. Everybody started buying in. They're freaking out. They're like, oh shit, do you see Neo? And then what happened? Now it's 50% off. So I think that definitely. I do think it's possible. What about you? Do you think Chainlink's going to hit 100?
I definitely see it happen by the end of the year. It's the number one oracle out there. I think it's number one in DeFi as well. Really? It's providing all the the oracle is providing all that information to all these DeFi platforms.
I thought that as of, are we talking about market cap? Are we talking about like, what are we talking about as top? Because I thought we had I thought we'd seen something that had to do with AAVE being at the top of all the DeFis right now.
See,
no,
put my AAVE information on.
We don't have to switch to AAVE. I'm just curious. I know that Chainlink has definitely got to be like up there as one of the top DeFis, top DeFi crypto 2021. Chainlink, you're right. Damn, AAVE is like underneath Stellar, huh?
Huh?
That's weird. Is that a correct list? How old is that? It's not that old. All right.
Wait, how's that even?
I honestly did not think that Stellar and Uniswap was above AAVE.
Me neither. I'm kind of confused about that.
Yeah, that's maybe.
Oh,
that's...
that was the total value lock that AAVE has.
Oh, okay.
On
so
their
that's
shit, like people fucking borrowing and lending on there.
Okay, so I knew that there was no way. I was like, AAVE I knew was above Stellar at least, right? I knew that it was above Stellar.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So regardless, Chainlink I guess is at the top though, it looks like. So maybe Chainlink and then AAVE, I would assume, would be the next place to go to. So we did talk a little bit about Chainlink. Obviously, we think it is a great pick to hold on to. If you have it, I would say to keep on putting money into it. Try to dollar cost average. Obviously, we always tell people that. And don't forget to do your own research on it as well. But we can go ahead and move on if you want to AAVE.
Let me see. And then we have AAVE.
All right. So what's AAVE sitting at right now?
311.
It's pretty good, considering.
Definitely want a dollar cost average. If you can
What was it at before? 600 or something like that? 600 something?
It's got up to like 640, 643.
Jesus. So that's more than half off right now.
Yeah. Great price right now on AAVE. And basically a little bit about AAVE. It's a decentralized finance protocol that allows people to lend and borrow crypto. Lenders earn interest by depositing digital assets into specially created liquidity pools. Borrowers can then use their crypto as collateral to take out a flash loan using this liquidity. AAVE, which means ghost in Finnish.
Cool.
I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
Was originally known as ETHLend when it launched in November 2017, but the rebranding to AAVE happened in September 2018. And AAVE provides holders with discounted fees on the platform, and it also serves as a governance token, giving owners a say in the future development of the protocol.
That's cool. That's awesome. So if you have any AAVE, then you have a say in that. You can vote, I guess, on things. So basically, it's like a tool to help create pools, or
yeah, it's giving people a way to become basically their own bank and saying, you know, fuck the bank, and you can actually provide and lend out crypto to people and earn interest on that, and also borrow crypto as well and pay, you know, small interest. So people that aren't able to get, you know, normal loans from the bank or whatnot, they're able to go on here and get a loan, and vice versa, you know. So
all right, nice.
And what's interesting too is about the founders of AAVE, which was, where's it here?
Stani Kulechov. I probably just brutally fucking murdered his name.
I can't probably say it any better though, but it sounded good to me. And at
Nice.
the time, that guy was frustrated at the lack of lending applications on Ethereum, and his project was built before decentralized finance even existed.
Ahead of his time.
Exactly. So, and he's also a serial entrepreneur who went to law school and began programming when he was a teenager.
Sorry, I immediately thought of serial killer before you said it. You're like, he's a serial entrepreneur. I was like, oh shit. Right, go ahead. Apologies.
And he was an early adopter in the blockchain space. The CEO has said that he wanted to rebrand ETHLend as AAVE so the company could offer a wider range of services beyond Ether lending.
Well, it was a good idea because ETHLend sounds horrible compared to AAVE.
Yeah, AAVE just sounds so much better. So that was definitely a good choice on
Yeah, it reminds
part.
me of like Guava or something, and I like Guava. So.
And during the DeFi craze in the summer of 2020, it was one of the biggest projects in terms of total value of crypto locked in this protocol. And that's what the other little thing we're going to show here. Where was it?
Funds locked in AAVE soar past 20 billion amid layer 2 embrace.
Yeah, this is just like about a week ago, and it was talking about how it soared past 20 billion total value locked in after its deployment on layer 2 Polygon. I know we love Polygon as well, so that's real big.
Right.
But just talking about AAVE,
yeah, I was just reading the part where we're saying 20 billion locked in capital, holding more than 12.6 billion and 7.8 billion in respective versions. So version 2 right now is currently representing more than 20 billion in the locked capital, basically.
Yeah,
well, that's great. It's amazing.
And we see here.
Wow. Okay. So it's also saying AAVE version 2 is currently the largest decentralized protocol by assets locked, while AAVE's Polygon deployment would rank 4th despite launching just 6 weeks ago. And this was written when? This month, right?
A week ago. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Week ago.
Wow.
So you see the huge growth already that just launched. You know, so recent it's already ranked 4th. AAVE is still number 1. So AAVE is definitely one that we feel that you would want to have in your portfolio. And I'm definitely going to be holding it for longer than 2021.
Oh yeah, I mean, if it is what he's, I mean, like it's a great project. I like it a lot, and I would personally love to be my own bank a lot more than, you know, being with, I don't know, Chase or Wells Fargo or TD or something like that. No offense to any of the banks or the banking system.
Complete offense to them. Fuck.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic. No, I was being sarcastic.
And you see total amount borrowed market share. AAVE has 47% of that, while Maker, which is, you know, huge, and the price of Makers is way up there, 17 0.9% compound at 35%.
Yeah. So I mean, AAVE's growth, like it says right there, it's very impressive. I mean, it passed a comp within its first month, compound. So
yeah, and it says in the first month where it has passed compound in the amount of money borrowed, and it doesn't even account for the extra 7 billion on Polygon that AAVE has.
Jesus. So sort of way past.
Yeah, it's just
AAVE's a great one, guys. I mean, it's like Kevin said, you know, it's another really good one to hold on to. And again, this is just for 2021, but trust me, it's probably going to be a good one to hold on to for much longer than that. So keep an eye on AAVE, guys. Do your own research and get it.
We'll get right
after you do your own research.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll get right into the next. Yeah, don't FOMO in and just throw all your money in at once. Just try to dollar cost average because you don't know if it's going to dip a little lower.
No, you definitely always throw all of your money in at once to one coin. Don't diversify. Don't listen to anything I said just now.
We're not expert technical analysis on the charts, even though a lot of people claim to be. There's not really, you know, much. They're not psychics at the end of the day. There's only so much the charts are going to show you. You can have, you know, somebody tweet out something as you can see, or Trump or whatnot say something, and the market takes a little bit of a different turn. So.
Yeah, man, we're never claiming to be any sort of expert on anything. In fact, if anything, I would say we're like more like the people's crypto guys, because we're just exactly like you guys. I mean, we do as much research as we possibly can, but obviously we're not like certified or anything in any sort of technical analysis, and nobody is psychic.
Certified psychics. No, we're not.
You know, we're not certified weathermen. But at the end of the day, you can be your own weatherman just by looking at what's going on in the market and spending as much time as you possibly can really reading into things, looking at not just the crypto and these roadmaps and who they're partnered with and all that, but also really looking at Twitter and looking at social media and really making sure to like do your research in the social space as well.
Exactly. Once you hear about it and you see about it on social media, you see something, you know, is getting a lot of hype behind it. Look into it more, find out the reason. Is it a good foundation? Is there a good, you know?
A lot of times it seems to be like shilling. So be careful.
Exactly. There's a lot of shilling in this industry.
Yeah. So, all right, I guess we can move on to the next coin, the third coin and final coin, but definitely not least in the list, Anchor. I mean, I guess it's the least in price.
Yeah, for sure. It's at 9 cents right now.
Such a good price right now. I mean, Jesus, just put $100 in an Anchor, and you like don't even think about it after that.
Yes, and it got close to the 20-cent range. I think.
Oh, I know. I was buying in all up the side of that thing. So, I mean, I just kept putting it in as it was going up. Obviously, I bought in lower too, but you know, and I still have put in some more money now that it's gone down, of course, because I mean, it's super down. I mean, it's more than half off.
Yeah, and it's definitely not going anywhere. When you know, you just take a look. I don't know. You want to tell them a little bit about Anchor real quick?
Sure. So as it says right there, Anchor originates as a solution that utilizes shared resources in order to provide easy and affordable blockchain node hosting solutions. So they're all about blockchain node hosting, which actually they make it, and I'm going to veer off a little bit from this, but it seems as though Anchor makes it very, very easy to create your own blockchain node, your own validator node, in order to start gaining passive income. And I'm not going to go too into detail with that. Of course, you can do your own research, but it's really, really cool. And if you do want to get into creating your own validator node and you have maybe a spare computer lying around or something like that, you know, check it out, do your research, and maybe give it a shot. But a little bit more about it, if you could scroll a little bit up, yeah, right there. It was founded in November of 2017, and during its time in the market, it has built a marketplace for container-based cloud services through the usage of shared resources. This in turn provides developers and enterprise clients with the ability to easily deploy blockchain nodes at a much cheaper price than compared to public cloud providers. So again, going back to that whole node thing, do your own research, but it's seemingly the easiest way to create a validator node that I've seen so far.
Exactly, and that helps them tremendously, and in return, they help you by you being able to make some passive income off of it. So
that's right.
One hand washes the other, and it's a really cool thing they're doing. And Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, and you can check that out on Anchor.com. I think it's Anchor.com, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you can go to Anchor.com. You don't have to go to it now, but I'm just saying you can check it out on Anchor.com. If you scroll down, I believe it.
Right here, staking nodes.
Or maybe it's the developer API. Go to the developer API. Get started for free.
You gotta sign
Hey. What did I go to? Hold on, give me a second. I know I have it here, so I can just tell you where to go. I believe.
Right here, easy to deploy and manage a node on your favorite blockchain and earn staking rewards without any technical knowledge required.
Yeah, and there's a page that I got to that was just literally was just like, you know, signing up and deploy a blockchain node in literally minutes. Yeah, I stumbled on my words a little bit there, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it takes minutes to create your blockchain node. You get in there, you sign up, you pick the chain that you want to. I know it was funny that I stumbled on my words, bro, but it couldn't have been that. It couldn't have been that funny.
Something else. Someone had the word that you're about to say, but you caught yourself.
I was about to say a word that I caught myself with.
Yeah, you caught yourself very good.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize it.
Trying to say chain and node, and you kind of mix the two, and yeah, it sounded like you're about to say chode.
I'm like, what? No, maybe I did accidentally say chode, but hopefully YouTube doesn't mind that that was a slip up. But again, check out Anchor. It's awesome, and the more people start creating their own validator nodes, the more people that use Anchor, and it has been building up. Actually, I read, and I'm just gonna pull this little title so I don't say it incorrectly. Anchor actually gained 137% after becoming the top validator on Binance's smart chain. So it is increasing. It's going to keep increasing. I would get it now while it's down. Again, do your own research before you buy into it, but it is only 9 cents per unit right now. It's super low, and it's going to people are just going to keep on using it. It's much easier. And
you said they're the top validator on Binance Smart Chain?
Yeah, they're currently the top validator on Binance Smart Chain.
And we love Binance Smart Chain, so that's huge. And as you can see, they have 40 blockchain protocols for staking and developing purposes, which includes Soflo, Polkadot, Cosmos,
and of course Binance.
And of course Binance, and then you already have 8,000 plus nodes deployed.
Yeah, so the more people are using this, and it is easy to use, it's much easier to use again than a lot of the cloud services. Because of that, it's gonna continue to grow, and I mean, again, it's something to hold on to. So keep an eye on Anchor, guys, and do your own research. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but you know,
it has to be.
It has to be said.
Yeah, exactly. And then you see right here how much, few good things put out about Anchor by the graphic. Decided to have Anchor participate as an index on the mission control testnet to further decentralize the network. We have seen explosive growth around subgraphs and queries in the DeFi space and on Web3 more broadly. We are grateful to have node operators like Anchor now able to take part in this process. And then you have another one from Compound and Soflo, just great things about Anchor.
Anchor's making it much cheaper for all of them.
And you see right here, just for a little price prediction we found off the web, and this is being, highly conservative. For 2021, around 25 cents. You see we got close to the 20 cents already. So we're already almost there. And then with a lot more, things being introduced with Anchor, it's just going to keep going up.
And I can see it pushing past those numbers too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Just to be conservative and, not get people going crazy and FOMOing in or whatever. We like to keep it a little conservative on some things.
Yeah, but even if you got in right now at 9 cents and it hits that 25 cents you're doing a good thing. So anything else you wanted to say about Anchor?
No, we love Anchor, we love AAVE, and we love Chainlink, and we definitely see huge potential and huge growth coming. There already has been.
Yep.
And you see that it dropped down from that 120 billion to close to 80, and we know it's going to get well over that here soon when you have all these huge companies and whatnot getting into the space. So
absolutely. All right, guys. Well, if that's it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button with your forehead and subscribe because we post every single day. Have a good one. Oh, and leave a comment in the comment section below that's not spam. And don't listen to any spam in the comment section below. If you guys see something that's like, oh, this guy helped me, it's
there's a
total
shitload of
spam.
But if you do have any type of questions, like about any coins you're watching, any coins you're curious on, or anything like that, just shoot it in the comments. We'll try to respond as fast as we can.
That's right. All right, guys.